What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Jaye. Today is going to be a nice episode. So get your meat ready because this is about to be spicy. All right. What's your IG?
Hi, everyone. It's me, Danessa El Rhea, your favorite vampire queen.
All I asked for was the IG. And then what's your age?
My Instagram is Danessa El Rhea.
Age?
I'm 28 years old.
Okay. And then what do you do?
So I have my own business where I do Reiki healing and I make crystals and wrap keepsakes and make art for people. Sentimental pieces of art that he frowns down upon.
No, I like it. What do you mean? These? Shit, I wear these all the time. All right. We're jumping into Fresh and Fit. Let's get into it.
I'm probably going to offend some ladies on the panel for saying this. So your question was, if you're with a girl, are you going to expect them? Are you going to be monogamous to her because she's young and attractive and she's at her peak and she deserves monogamy and everything else like that? Right? Is it sexual fidelity?
I mean,
mention that.
Not so much deserves it, but if you want that, isn't that, or is that this? I mean, if you want that, that should be something that you do as well.
Reciprocate.
Right. Or is this part of the whole thing that men and women are different?
Nope.
And...
Yeah. So you're wrong. And I'll tell you why. Sexual fidelity is a woman's role. Okay. Security and provisioning is the man's role, right? A man is capable of providing for and fucking multiple women, all right? Because we're different.
You already got some shit. Go ahead. Talk to me.
No, I'm just saying, like, the way that he articulates himself is very unique.
Okay, what do you mean to say unique? You mean to say triggering? You mean to say abrasive? You mean to say direct?
Abrasive.
Okay, but is he factual or is it not factual? Is it a true statement or a false statement?
I think that it's a really mean way to articulate what you're trying to say.
Is it a factual statement or is it not factual?
It depends on the circumstances.
For you and your personality, in your life, in your dating...
If a man ever talked to me like Myron Gaines...
Anyway, it doesn't matter about that. I don't care about how he said it. What I'm talking about,
the
what
way
he
that
said.
he speaks to women is completely unacceptable. And he probably only gets women because he has money and is successful on the internet. And I feel like if he didn't have either of those, he'd be out here like, you know what I mean?
I'm clipping this. Send that shit to Fresh and Fit. Anyway, he's
not a nice guy. He's not sweet. He's not kind. He's not a gentleman. He's not like...
Fellas, am I speaking Chinese? I understand that you may have a problem with how he's saying something. I don't care. I'm talking about what he said. Is that a factual statement or, in your opinion, do you think that's a true statement?
I think that you can't hold that standard to every single person.
Okay. So if you was dating a guy, but he was extremely monogamous with you, and every time y'all had a problem, he wasn't trying to help you with that problem, would you still date him? If your robber came into a house and then he was like, "No, babe, you got it. I'm a little scared today. You go ahead, get this one." Would you still respect him?
If I ever dated a man and a robber broke into the house and he said that he was scared, can you take care of it? I might as well be in a relationship with a woman.
Thank you. So. Okay.
Does that mean?
Huh?
Does that mean?
No, that's not mean. That's truthful, and I'm glad you're honest about talking about it. But my point is...
If someone broke in right now, and I was
well, they'd be dead, but...
you know what I mean? Like, I would expect you to take care of it.
Of course, 100%.
Even though I could.
You couldn't. But anyway.
But I'm more of a stealth attacker.
You're getting off topic. Let's get back to topic. So, when it comes to that, right, and he wasn't able to protect and provide for you, but he was extremely monogamous with you, you still wouldn't stay with him, correct?
I love monogamy.
Would you stay with him?
Why can't he be a fucking brave... I'm so sorry. I said the F word.
You can cuss on the show. Go ahead.
Why can't a man be respectful, protective of his woman, and still not want to be out here in the streets?
Okay, I'm not arguing that at this point in time. What I'm arguing is the hierarchy of why you want a man in your life. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, what is the top priority of reasons why you would get with a man? Is it monogamy or is it him protecting and providing for you?
if you're monogamous, you are protecting and providing because you're making sure that I'm not going to get any STDs. I'm not going to get the, oh, can I play with that?
No. That's what she said.
You're going to make sure that you don't get STDs. You're going to make sure that there's not going to be like a random pregnancy. You're going to make sure that there's not going to be a random allegation because you went and linked up with some girl, right?
Okay, here's a better question. Here's a better question. You have only 2 options and you have to choose one. One is a guy that's extremely monogamous to you, but he cannot protect or provide for you in any circumstances.
Was the guy Berkeley or something?
I don't know. Doesn't matter. The other one is protecting and providing for you. You don't want for nothing. You don't need for nothing. Whatever circumstances come up, he protecting, providing for you. But he is not monogamous in any capacity. Which one would you personally choose?
The decision that doesn't involve gonorrhea, chlamydia, and
Which
herpes.
one would you choose? The one that is monogamous or the one that's protecting and providing?
The one that is not going to bring me STDs. That's why the cops are here.
No, because he could have a condom. So your argument is
condoms are only 35% effective against STDs. It's a new
Where'd you get that study from?
It's a new study that's going to be released.
Please send me the link.
It's going to be a new study that's released.
Send me the fucking link. Which one would you choose?
I would want somebody to be monogamous to me.
But they not protecting and providing for you. You're going to have to protect and provide for him.
I wouldn't be in a relationship with someone.
You have to choose one of the 2. Which one would you choose? It's not a hard question.
Can I jump off the bridge?
What? She's trolling right now. She is trolling. I swear to God, she's trolling. Let's continue on with the video.
Next question.
However, women in general are not okay being hoes and fucking a bunch of guys. Goes against their natural state. Monogamy goes against a man's natural state, and promiscuity in general goes against a woman's natural state. There's a reason why they call it a hot girl summer and not a hot girl year. Girls can't sit there and fuck a bunch of dudes continuously for years on end for the most part, or they prefer not to.
He's funny.
You disagree with that?
No, he's funny. I'll give him that. He's funny.
But you disagree with that?
Well, obviously for a woman, like, okay, I will always say that women should not be out here in the streets. You want to know why?
Why?
Because women are way more likely to get STDs.
That's true.
A woman can get pregnant, whereas a man cannot.
That's true.
So if you knock somebody else, you can deuce out. Mm-hmm. And she's gonna have to go to to go to court and do all kind of paperwork and blah 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 to get you involved. Mm-hmm. And so many women are like too lazy to even do that, right? Mm-hmm. And so as a woman, you got a vessel in your tummy. You got to make sure that you're not out here poisoning it. And it's like, I mean, guys get way better end of the stick for sure.
So is he right or is he wrong about what he just said?
Wrong.
She's just saying that to say it because you just agreed.
Yeah, I did say that to say that.
Said the fuck.
Let's go to her own devices.
I really did.
She's going to want the best quality man and get security from him. If I leave a man to his own devices, what's he going to do? He's going to fuck as many girls as he can. So if a woman is getting what she wants, the best man that she can get, and he's consolidating on her and providing her resources, well, I should be able to do what I want to do and have my natural proclivity to fuck as many girls as I can. The only difference between me and a regular guy is that I'm honest about it and I can enact on it. Think about it. Even guys that are in a monogamous relationship, your guy right now, he probably watches porn or some shit or whacks off to other girls. That's no different than him fucking another chick. Mm-hmm. It's just that he may not want to because of your feelings, or he may not, he may not want to rock the boat with the relationship. But if a man could, he would fuck as many girls as he can while having his main chick. That's just how it goes. Yeah. The only difference between a regular guy and a higher status guy is that the man has the leverage and the ability to tell her, if you don't like it, you can go pound sand.
Yeah. Men are only faithful to options.
Men are only faithful options. Do you agree or do you disagree? Because you said this earlier when we was playing Red
Hey, look. I want to disagree because, like you said, I live in Disney World. Mm-hmm. And so I want to disagree and say that this is terrible. This is toxic. This is a horrible way to go about a relationship. But it's the truth. It is.
Okay. So I'm glad we're getting somewhere with you. All right, let's continue.
It's the truth. He's not wrong.
City boys, we up.
City boy! City boy!
Fidelity is a woman's job. It's not a man's job. Men show loyalty far differently than women do.
I mean, I don't agree, but
you don't have to agree. That's the truth.
Yeah.
The reality is reality, and it's like you don't have to agree with it, but it's still the way it is. If men cheat, I always say men are as only faithful as their options.
I agree. They are.
Sad
Thank
truth,
you.
but it's true.
Thank you.
Sad truth,
It is
but
what-
it's true.
Yes,
A sad truth. I
But-
wish it wasn't that way. When I say that I agree, I'm not like endorsing it.
Yeah, you're just saying
I'm
that
saying
that's
that it's
factual
true.
statement of current state that we live in right now.
I'm saying if you leave your wallet out at the club, is your wallet going to be there at the end of the night? No.
That's gonna get stolen. Yeah.
So it's like I don't agree with it. I don't think that like it's okay for somebody to steal your money because hey, you left your wallet there. I'm saying that I don't agree with it because it's wrong in my mind morally.
Yes. No, I get you.
But it's true.
Yes.
I can say I don't agree that the sky is blue, but it doesn't change the fact that the sky is blue. You don't have to like the truth, or you don't have to necessarily agree with it, but it does not change the fact that it is the truth. Most men, in general, left to their own devices, are going to want to have sex with as many women as they can. Look at Dan Bilzerian. Look at the Tate brothers right now. They're blowing up. Why? Because they live a lifestyle that most guys wish they could do. A bunch of chicks living with them that they have sex with, and they can do whatever they want. They got their main chicks, but they still have a bunch of women. That's what most men want. However, most men don't have the skill, the social status, and the money to be able to actually enact on it.
Oh God, that was string.
Hey,
I
do
know
you
y'all
ever
will
walk
come
into a
for
room
me.
and completely forget
Don't
why
come
you're
for
there?
me. I didn't upgrade
totally.
the shit yet. All right.
I have a question for y'all. Do you think, or
Before that, anything you want to say to that?
I mean, it's just a disagreement of, you know what I mean? Like, I don't agree with it, but you're saying it's the truth, so I'm not going to argue. Like, arguing, for me, an argument is to make you see the other side. You're not going to see my side.
Oh, no. I see your side.
No, you don't, because you're saying that it's the truth no matter what. You know what I mean? And that's okay. Like, that's, like, for me, I don't.
No. I see your side. I'm telling you, it's not realistic. You're not going to find a guy that is attractive, tall, has money, etc. That's going to be monogamous to you. It's not going to happen. Can you find an exception to the rule? For sure. Maybe out of 100 guys, you might find 1 or 2 guys that'll commit to you and be monogamous. But most guys, if given the option, are going to fuck other chicks.
Okay.
I don't make the rules. I just report them, man. Like,
No, I'm not mad. I'm not like butthurt. It's just.
it's
I
not
don't
the
know.
answer you wanted to hear.
It's not that it's not the answer that I wanted to hear. It's just more of like that shit doesn't get exhausting for y'all too. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like for me, like
Having sex with a bunch of chicks?
it can be a distraction.
I mean, I don't know. You have kids and then you have a wife.
Let's
and
have
then
fun with this. Let's get all the ladies involved. Let's go into a dream world so you guys can understand this concept.
Now we're in my land.
What'd you say?
If we're in dream world, now we're in my land.
Oh my God, yes, you live in fantasy world.
I live in dream world.
Facts.
So I want all you ladies to imagine, okay? I'm your neighbor down the street, okay? You grew up in a poor family.
Worst neighbor.
I grew up in an extremely rich family, all right? I turn 18, I get a $2 million inheritance. You, on the other hand, grew up in a poor family. You had to go through school. You had to go ahead and start a business, get your degree, get a job.
I know where you're going with
You
this.
had to earn your money, okay? 10 years passes, right? Fast forward through life. We're both 28 now, okay? You saw me on Instagram living it up, spending my money, going on jets, high flying, all limousines, all that shit, fucking bitches, doing cocaine, all this shit, right? Living my life, right? With my inheritance from my rich family. You, on the other hand, scaled up a business, got your degree. Now you're a multimillionaire too. We meet at a high school reunion, and I tell you, hey man, you guys know that I've lost quite a bit of money. I'm not doing too good financially right now, but I tell you, hey man, you should really invest in this stock and this strange crypto coin here. It's going to be the next thing, man. I'm telling you. But you know that the past 10 years I've been partying, boozing, doing all this stupid shit, lost a significant amount of my money. Would you take my financial advice seriously? Let's start here and work our way.
Just say no.
Would you take his financial advice seriously?
No.
No?
I said I told all of them to say no.
So no? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're basically asking, would I take financial advice from the person that
Am I gonna take financial advice from
inherited
would I take financial advice from a crackhead? No.
It's not necessarily a cracker, but a person that inherited money and then lost all
That
their
never
money.
had to work for it.
Yeah, exactly.
They got it gifted to them.
Mm.
They don't know what it's like to have to actually
Setting them
go
up,
out
right?
into
I'm
the
setting
world.
her up right now. Go ahead. No, keep going.
What does that mean?
Because you literally walk into what he's about to talk about.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is like if you've never actually had to work and appreciate the value of a dollar and grind and
I like
hustle
that. Yeah.
and like do it on your own.
Hard work and do it on your own.
You just had it
Yeah.
handed to you.
Yeah, you just had to hand it to you. Yeah.
And you have the financial resources to like go out and party, get bottles, do drugs, get girls, because you're not really getting them.
Yeah, you can't really respect someone that just gets handed.
Those
stuff,
girls
right?
aren't there because they like you; they're there for the money.
Huh?
and the circumstances that he was speaking of.
No, I got you. So you wouldn't respect someone that just get handed things versus someone who worked for them, right?
I mean, I respect everybody. I'm just saying that there's a major difference
in level of respect
between somebody that gets a trust fund, and their mommy and daddy leaves them like $10 million.
Of course, yeah.
Versus somebody that is born into poverty,
and then they made it $10 million,
and they get to where you're at.
Yeah.
Because they worked there.
Yeah, you respect them much more, right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. You triggered my trap
I feel
card.
like I'm coming off mean.
No, you triggered my trap card. Let's get it.
Yeah.
That spent it stupidly. While you went ahead and scaled up your businesses and earned the millions, getting out the mud. No, you wouldn't? Okay. What about you?
Getting out the mud.
Okay. What about you?
I would say no.
Okay.
I might take their advice on the fact that they messed up.
Okay. But would you actually take the advice as to how to gain wealth? You will learn from my mistakes if I lost it, but would you take my advice on how to gain the money?
On to how to gain it? No, not really. Just as a pointer on what you did wrong.
Okay.
I keep that knowledge.
So you would look at what I did when I fucked up. What about you?
No.
You triggered my trap
I knew you
card.
was gonna
So
do
why
that.
the fuck should a guy go ahead and believe what a woman says when she said, you should be have fidelity to me, whatever? Because the reality is this, when it comes to sex and relationships, women are trust fund babies. Men are self-made millionaires. We don't play by the same set of rules. A man has to create his value. He has to become that multimillionaire. You guys are giving your millions up front. So therefore, we don't play by the same set of rules. How I spend my money as a self-made millionaire, right, can't be dictated by someone who inherited the money. The difference is this. You're looking at it from a female lens. Well, doesn't it get tiring, blah, blah, blah? Well, you've had that abundance your entire life because guys have hit you up since you've had puberty, right? Going back to maturity. Men don't get that privilege until they're older on in life when they busted their ass. So you'll never understand the male struggle of fucking a lot of girls because it's not given to us, it's earned. So you can't tell a self-made millionaire how to spend their money.
Perfect.
Oh! What do you thought about that analogy? That little setup?
Can I be transparent?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I don't really like his energy at all, and I feel like he sprinkles in a little bit of truth with statements to kind of manipulate you to believing everything he says, because your brain registers like, oh, bing, 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 this is a piece of truth. And then you keep on listening and observing and like sucking in all the knowledge from him. But I don't like, and this is just me talking from my intuition. There's something about him that just, I got a block.
You keep talking about how he says it. We don't own this podcast. I don't care about how someone communicates. I care about what they are communicating. So going back to the original question, do you agree with this analogy or do you disagree with this analogy? Do you agree that a woman cannot tell a man how to spend his resources, aka meaning he worked his whole life and now he's 30 years old and being a hoe, versus when you was 18, 19,
But
20?
why can't these men just communicate with their wives like, hey, I worked so hard. I have this need to spread the seed. And why can't they just communicate with their wives and find a partner that's okay with that, as long as there's honesty and communication? You know, like the wife is going to know everything that's going on. And actually it makes more sense because the woman could vet the partners.
No, don't get it twisted. I actually agree with you. I agree that a guy should be honest. But again, there's one thing about should and there's another about reality. A lot of men are not going to be forthcoming about being honest because they know in the back of their mind, if I'm going to be honest and I'm going to be fucking, it's more likely for her to fuck somebody and do some things. That's how we think. So that's why
that's
we not.
so appalling, right?
What do you mean? Yes, for you to fuck someone else, yes.
But y'all can do it.
Okay, this goes back to the original question, which
A girl.
I am only
A man.
I'm only with
What
you
else do you
because you.
expect?
No, listen very carefully. I want you to really listen to this. I'm only with you because of your pussy and your exclusive pussy to me. You're not only with me because of my exclusive dick to you. That might be reason number 2. That might be reason number 3, but it's not never reason number 1. Reason number 1 is what I said earlier, which is protection and provisioning. That's what I bring to relationship. Now that extra being faithful shit, that's on top of that. But you bringing to relationship is you being exclusive, not fucking other dudes. That's why you can't compare when a dude fucks a woman and come to a relationship and when a woman fucks a man into a relationship.
But if a man wants to live in that same energy, that means that he steps outside of the family unit and he is risking me and my children getting STDs or getting another girl pregnant, and now I'm gonna have to deal with like this random kid that is nothing to do with our family, and now it's like a part of us.
Okay,
so you know what I mean?
I know 100% what you mean, and I'm not even arguing that. What I'm arguing is the foundations of most male and female relationships. That's what I'm trying to establish, number 1 first, which is what men bring is one thing, and what women bring is one thing. Now, what you add on top of that one other things is something different. Me and you might be open. We might be, hey, we gonna have threesomes here and there. Or with this other woman is completely monogamous. I can't even look at another woman. You see what I mean? So what I'm saying is men are not bringing monogamy to a relationship. It's women that's bringing that sexual exclusivity.
Thank goodness. If not, everybody would have herpes. Everybody.
Carrying on. Fuck.
That's the analogy I like to use.
So you're saying that because the person has to have money to be excused in cheating. Like if they have money and they're providing.
It helps.
I'm saying it helps. I'm saying a lot of guys are going to cheat anyway. There's broke dudes that cheat. I'm sure some of you guys have dated a bum that cheated on you. So it happens.
And then you're saying like the girl's more inclined to deal with it because.
Yeah, because even that bum, going back to the example of the self-made millionaire, even that bum that's a guy had to do something right to be able to fuck those girls and cheat on you.
Right? That's what I said.
He has to do something right. So what I'm trying to say is for a man to be attractive to a woman, it's a learned skill. It takes time a lot of the times. He has to do certain things correct, whether he has game, maybe he's good looking, maybe he's in the gym, whatever it is. For y'all, you just exist and you get the attention. So you guys from the dating marketplace are trust fund babies. We're self-made millionaires. A trust fund baby can't tell a self-made millionaire how to invest their money. In other words, a woman can't tell a man how many girls or when he should fuck other chicks. Don't work that way.
I have a question for the women. Do y'all expect a guy that's in the industry like to be monogamous?
I don't.
So let me ask you before they answer. Do you expect a guy to be in an entertainment industry, etc., to be monogamous to you?
First of all, I would probably never date anybody that's in the entertainment industry.
Damn, I lost my chance, boys.
Like, and unless, like, the only circumstances that I would date somebody that's in the entertainment industry, because I wish I had one. If you date somebody that's highly successful, and I don't like to say this. It does not.
Just say it.
It doesn't bring me joy to say this.
Just say it.
It doesn't make me happy to make accurate statements.
Go ahead. So it doesn't make you happy to live
If
in
a
reality?
man has a lot of money, if he is very successful, if he's got a lot going for himself, if he's very physically attractive, the chances that he will be faithful to you are slim to none. And I'm not like skipping along saying that. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm literally, that's like me saying if you go outside and it's raining, you might get some raindrops on your head. Mm-hmm. Like, it is what it is.
Gotcha. So you're saying it's a factual statement, even though I might not.
Do I agree? No. I think that
Yeah.
I wish it wasn't that way. Do I wish that they would go home to their wives and be faithful? Of course. Mm-hmm. But
that's reality.
They don't have the emotional capacity to realize how much it hurts their partner.
Got you. It's reality. Got you.
You get me?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Let's carry on.
Don't date men in the industry.
Okay, if you were to.
No.
Just a question.
That's why I don't date men in the industry.
I mean, it's possible. Is it likely? No.
No.
I don't want no fan from no nigga.
I mean, I don't discriminate. I date whoever.
I don't know. Me personally, I feel like when you gain status and when you do get in the industry, you lose a lot of morals and you lose a lot of self and a lot of morality, because the type of people like on a different tax bracket, they just don't care for certain things in the way when you're, under them.
I like her.
That makes sense.
That's false. I mean, I do understand what she's talking about, but money and status and all the other extra shit, it does not change you. It actually enhances you. So that person was pretty much already like that. Now, are there some people that were good and then, obviously turned to, bad predicaments, etc. Yes, but overall, money and status and all the extra shit, it only enhances who you already are. It doesn't necessarily change you.
That's what they always say is like money and power. It just amplifies who you are as a human.
100%.
So if you're very kind-hearted and considerate, you're gonna be tenfold. And if you're kind of like selfish and a narcissist,
it's just gonna
then
enhance
you'll just
it.
go fuck hoes and cheat on your wife.
If that's what you want, just be safe out there.
They won't.
He said they won't.
Like they don't need someone to start a family. They can pay for someone to start their family. You know, it's things like that.
Yeah.
See, there's other things.
I don't think most guys would pay for a surrogate method, though.
I mean,
if we're gonna keep it
if
all
they
the way
got the
1000.
money,
Yeah, they still would probably prefer if they're just gonna be the mother of the child that it's natural to some degree.
Yeah, man. If you're a guy with money, man, dude, like I always look at Tiger Woods,
Where
like,
did he
dude,
come
he
from?
cheated on his wife with over 100 women. Like that guy was a dog.
He
I mean,
did.
like it's Tiger Woods, though. You know, so
I look at it like what she should do is be happy that she was his main chick.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
But see, I
Yeah.
said it before about playing a role. You said about the number one position. Or something.
Yeah.
Someone said about the number one position.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're dating a guy, not even just in the industry, say he has a high paying job, he has to travel around a lot, whatever the case is. If you're a girl and you seriously expect him to be gone for like a month at a time, 2 months at a time, and not fuck anybody, or try to take his mind off of whatever is going on, guys are real simple. They could be going through it. They might be busy with work. They could do whatever under the sun that's distracting their mind, right? If they go and fuck a woman, all right, cool, done. They could just be fucking off. But as soon as they get home, who are they going home to?
I like her.
You need to know how to like maintain that number one position because 9 times out of 10, guys are very simple minded.
Say what?
I like the other girl.
Yeah, because she's more in fucking fairy tale land. Yeah. Her face.
Yeah, I'm just keeping it real. I know girls don't like it because for y'all, like cheating is like the ultimate offense. Because if you cheat on your guy, you already know you don't love and respect
There's
him, right?
a whole double standard
Yeah,
with that.
but
when
a
it
guy
comes
can
to
cheat on his girl and love his
infidelity.
chick. That's the point I'm trying to make. You can't fuck another guy and love your man, but we can definitely fuck another girl and love our woman.
That's not true. You can't fuck another guy. I love you.
No,
So,
you
yeah,
can't.
okay, bro.
I think that's why
Okay, bro.
I think that's why women think it's so horrible.
That's why it's so horrible because they're looking at it from their
Yeah,
perspective.
damn. That's why.
I feel
why
like
they
if
can't
you're being
accept
a
it.
rider like that for your guy, I feel like you wouldn't even. Yes, I know.
Damn.
No, a girl is
but
not-
you wouldn't want to fuck off on him like
here's
that.
the thing. A girl, if she
You
truly
right.
loves, admires, and respects her man, she's not fucking another dude. I'll take it a step further. If she loves, admires, and respects her man, all other guys are invisible to her, bro.
Yeah.
Period.
So why can't it be like
You
that
ain't never
for
lie.
men?
We're not,
They're different.
what did I say earlier with the trust fund baby?
Different.
It's because
You
we
said
have
it
a
yourself.
womb.
You would not take advice from a trust fund baby if you're a self-made millionaire, right?
But
Exactly.
it's not fair.
Oh,
Life's not fair.
Definitely.
Life's not fair.
Life is not fair. Fair is where you go to ride rides and eat cotton candy.
Ooh, that's the first line that I actually agree with you all night.
You know?
God damn. What's your final thoughts about what he just said as well as the whole video?
I hate it because, as you love to lovingly put it, I live in fairy tale land, and I guess where I live, I'm like, hey, you should be nice to everybody and considerate. But that's not the world we live in. And, I mean, yeah. If you're going to be messing around with somebody that's highly successful, got a lot of money, blah, 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 there's at least, I want to say, a 98% chance that they're going to cheat on you.
98.
And as a woman, the man doesn't hold as much responsibilities because you have a womb. We, as a woman, biologically, you can have another human being,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And in order to have that human being, like, come out healthy and in perfect circumstances, you have to be considerate of the people that you allow into your, what do they say, your body is a temple?
Yeah.
Like, you have to be considerate of the people that you are intimate with, whereas a man can go here, 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 and here, and here, and yes, he can get any girl pregnant at any times. But he doesn't have to hold that child in his body.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So it's an uneven playing field.
Point blank period is men and women have to move through life separately and differently when it comes to sex and when it comes to relationships. You carry the risk when it comes to sex and relationships, so you have to be more selective. We don't carry that same risk, so therefore we do not have to be that selective.
No, y'all can say, you know what, don't want to do it. See ya.
Yeah, but you still gonna
And your only punishment is you don't get to see your kid. And a lot of these guys are like, I didn't want to see the kid anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
But women, it's different because, like, I don't want to say imagine, but when you are a woman, you are carrying a human being in your body and growing them, and you have to change your entire life for them.
Yeah.
You have to eat a certain way, work out a certain way. You have to cut out everything of your life, right? And with men, it's like you just come in, do the Peter Rabbit, roll out.
Do the what?
The Peter Rabbit.
What's the Peter Rabbit?
Play this.
I'm clipping that shit.
And then you roll out.
Okay.
But with women, it's a lot different, and I think that's what, like, girls are getting so angry because they want to be able to go out and do whatever all the guys are doing, right?
Which, yeah.
But they can't.
You can't.
You cannot. As a woman, if you have reproductive organs,
Hey, she spent again.
and then if you do get pregnant, you decide, you know what, I was on my thought shit, I don't want to keep the baby.
Yeah.
That's gonna haunt you for the rest of your life.
Gotcha.
You're always like I know there's all this information about females saying like, oh, it was just a fetus, it was just like a clump of cells.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, as a woman, if you do have a heart and you're ethical and moral, you're always gonna be wondering like what would have happened
If
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get
And
that.
so as a woman, I'm sorry, this is the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah. All right. Okay. And then where can they find you on Instagram? Don't you ever touch a black man's Steam Deck. All right. What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is Danessa Aurea.
Say it one more time. Sorry.
Danessa Aurea.
Danessa Aurea. If you want to follow her, make sure you follow. If you want to subscribe and see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe. Hit that like button.
If you want to get depressed and get more sad, subscribe to his channel.
Subscribe to my channel. Your channel. Anyway, if you like the video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you want to follow on Patreon, the Patreon link is in the description below. Get Red Pill and Chill. It's on Amazon as we speak. Other than that, I'm out. Peace. Let's get to the meat, fellas.